All right, ladies and gentlemen, after that horrible cliffhanger, we are back. My apologies. You know, it's a timing thing. I absolutely have to take the breaks early when we do, otherwise later on I'll be regretting it. So, you know, it's an endurance game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to this puzzle. Okay, so we're off to the races. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, so it's a simple Simon game, although there's a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Son of a bitch. 1, 2. And then it was here. Shit! Oh, this is gonna be annoying as dicks, isn't it? So do I have to start all over again? Oh, shit! I didn't realize that was the thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, gotcha. 1, 2, 3. Really? Oh, it's the red, not the orange. Got it. Shut up. I'll figure this out eventually. I'm just not even looking at chat. I know that you guys are raging at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, fuck me. Seriously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God. You guys, come on. This is ridiculous. No, 1. Okay, the blue, the orange, tan, orange, green, blue. Shit. No, God, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. It's the orange, and the blue, and this one, and then this orange, green. Oh, shit. Oh, is it this one? And then our last one was the magenta? Yes! Haha! It only took me like 6 tries, but I got it. Which slid this bookcase all the way back. And behind it, oh, we have a man with a gun pointed at us. Oh, that hurt. Again with the head injuries. But he's not... That man is dead. That man is very, very, very dead. Yep. Looks like somebody already got to him first. Be very careful still, Tex. Could be like a rattlesnake. Still deadly, even after it's been killed. Oh, and there he goes. Never mind. Danger averted. Okay, so... Was this his little secret hiding? Oh, crap. Trapped like a rat in a trap. Don't touch it. Oh. Yeah. I had a feeling that would hurt. And that leads us straight into day 2. Cool. Good timing. You know, we could have tried playing that beforehand, but quite frankly, I don't give a shit. So now we're in day 2. Tex gets his mojo on, or dial M for moron. I love the titles for these days.
Following our first lead, and we get ourselves caught in a laser net. All in a day's work, right?
Pretty much. Sounds about right.
Alex had a point.
Like, here's the thing. You really don't want to pass out from pain in there because you'll just kind of hit the sides of it the whole way down.
One good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You got time to think.
Also, Kisty, that looked a lot dirtier on just first glance.
What kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister?
What's in the box?
Have 7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
Well, we just keep asking ourselves questions and touching the laser freaking fence. Also, our head wound seems to be a little bit better. Hi. Care to let us out of the laser fence? I don't like being caught.
Is he dead?
Well,
yeah.
I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party? Yeah.
You're here in time for the laser show.
God, Tex, now is not the time for smart assery.
I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
I have no idea,
I just
actually.
stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing.
Yeah, because we
PI.
saw shots outside of
I
our
assume
window.
This guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy. Who are you?
I guess since we're
Mason said Maldonado
introducing
was
everybody,
PI. Were you working with Mason too?
they
I'll
just
be
use the
honest.
same
I don't know
game
if I was
name
working
from
with
the comic
Mason
book
or not.
titles to do the days.
Actually,
Okay, cool.
I'm having severe memory problems here, so anything you can tell me about Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
I mean, yeah, just anything you could fill us in on, expository-wise,
I think
that
I
would
set
be
off an alarm when I
great.
came in here. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said, come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Okay, so now you're just
Hey,
gonna take it.
I found that first.
The finders keepers out. We're stuck in a
Slow
damn trap.
learner. You have to find Mason.
Basically,
I think he's in
Mouse,
big
you wanted a
trouble
quick
with bad
recap.
people. I don't
We are
know
Tex
why.
Murphy.
He's a neurologist, for God's
We
sake.
are 7 years after the last night that we remember,
I'll let you go.
and we're
You
trying to
won't
piece
come
back
after
together
me. You'll
exactly what
find
happened during
Mason.
that time. Apparently, we were still running
I
around,
promise.
doing
My fingers
things.
are so frozen I can't cross them.
May have done a few bad things during that time. We have an injection site here on our arm,
Your memory
and a
problems
bump
are
on our
part of
head,
this.
and can't
Mason
exactly
is the
remember
only
what the
one
hell
who can
happened.
help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do.
Okay. Thank you for letting us out of the field now that you've got what you came
I'll
for.
be in contact soon.
Huh. It's okay, Tex. It's safe. No more laser trap. No more damaged fingers.
Man, those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find... tough break, hombre.
And so to finish that thought, maybe this guy, maybe somebody else. We heard some gunshots coming from this window across the
As
way
I try to
to...
make my great escape
Ah,
down
shit.
the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me.
I did not mean to leave here already because I was supposed to keep looking for more clues. I just wanted to show you the window real quick.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy, what were you doing in there?
I wonder if I'll be able to go back in.
It's a little hard to
It's a lot of hard to explain.
Oh, you know the drill.
Yep, because you're gonna find a dead body up there and maybe a shoe print.
really trying to get my
And it
hands
looks
on
like
that
we won't be able to go back
surveillance.
there for a while. Damn it!
Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me.
I reckon
I don't know
so.
where they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a Noir,
The old Murphy charm, because that's worked so well for us so
be
far.
a part of the solution to crime. If you see something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
Okay, so it's a if you see something, say something type society going on. Yeah.
Make it quick, Murphy. I got about a million things to do.
Wow.
And wasting time on you ain't one of them.
It's a lot of police chiefs. New San Francisco Police
Didn't
Department.
take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
No, I'm not, stuffed shirt. Common courtesy.
First of all, no. And second of all, Danwich, you know me. You
Danwich.
didn't have to send your goons down to get me. If you wanted me to come down, just ask me.
Well, apparently, Mouse, this is what's
Right,
going to
you
happen to
remember.
it in about 35 some odd years, so get ready for that. It's good to see a familiar face.
I may not have told anyone this before, but you're actually my favorite patrolman.
I don't
In
think
case you
he's a
didn't get the
patrolman
memo,
anymore, yeah.
I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Clearly, you say things like loosey-goosey. Between you and me, let's try and be a little chummy.
Malden did like his goosies a little loosey. So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body.
Right.
That
I
dead
remember
body
that.
happens to be Carlos Maldonado.
Okay, so that is
I
Carlos
work in the same
Maldonado.
neighborhood as
Okay,
you.
well, good.
Is
Now
that
we
your
know
way
a
of
little bit more about his
intimidating the
ID.
competition?
You know what? I don't think we should make a joke about this, so let's just
Seems a
go
little
direct.
extreme to me. Flyers and discount coupons have always worked much better for me.
Okay, never mind.
I was
Sarcasm
just
it is
reviewing
anyway.
your file when you came in.
Ooh. Fancy
Is that a
file.
lot?
Wow.
Sounds like a lot.
Looks like we have a good amount of associates.
August 2047. Beek Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant No charges ever filed.
Interesting.
November 2048. Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex
Oh, that's
Murphy,
another mention to
never
the
be
Golden
seen
Pagoda.
again. The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on?
Interesting. So we aren't the only people
In the past few
who
years, you've
mysteriously
gained quite a reputation for
disappeared
yourself. You've got New San Francisco's
under
criminal
those
underbelly running
circumstances.
scared.
This case is just getting curiouser and curiouser. Let's be direct. Let's just be honest with the
I
guy.
have absolutely no memory of any of these crimes. I mean, I'll take a polygraph test if you want.
We arrest criminals so they can be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism.
Okay, so I guess
You
we're
didn't
safe
kill
for now.
Maldonado. What were you doing?
I was looking at some gunshots. Helpful idiom.
Well, I'm drawn to laser nets like a moth to the flame. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Yeah, I didn't get to do that because I was too busy trying to
Such an
explain the plot to
upstanding
somebody who wasn't
citizen,
here for the
you've got
first half of it.
nothing to hide, right?
Oh, come on.
Right. You're not going to check inside my toilet tank, are you?
I
You
don't
won't
even
like
think
what you
you're
find inside
joking
my
about
toilet
that.
tank.
You're free to go.
What would you find
Murphy,
inside my toilet tank?
For now. Any questions?
Actually, I do have a couple. Why don't you tell me about me?
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy.
Okay. Do you know anything about the abduction that
I have
happened
no
on
evidence
Chandler
of an
Avenue?
Abduction. Just a dead body and only one person of interest.
Me.
It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
Well, thank you. I will do just that. Tell us about the Ritz
That
Hotel.
whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble.
It's true. What about
As far as
Chelsea?
the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead.
Wait. I beg your most unbelievable pardon? That's a new piece of
She's
information.
an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror. One of the less
Okay, so
obnoxious ones.
That's what Taylor does for a living, and I imagine we'll probably end up finding her at work at some point.
Great. I always hate starting out a case as the only person of interest.
You should probably go back and investigate the room where Maldonado was hiding. There's still more evidence you need to find.
Thank you, smart Alex. I agree. Okay, let's go back in here and see what else we can find, because we missed something very important, like a thumb drive.
That might come in handy.
Excellent. And
Poor guy's wallet.
a wallet? What does this note say? Carlos, here are the instructions, Mason Bavers. Interesting.
This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move.
That's the
This
inside of
equipment
my
is surveying
apartment?
Several different locations, including my office. Someone knows what I've been up to.
I mean, look, if he's been recording me for a while, then he's probably seen some very unseemly shit, because... Never mind. Okay, looks like we found what we needed to find. We got an encrypted memory stick.
I'll need to find a computer whiz to break the encryption on this memory stick.
And then a new San Francisco driver's license
Nice to meet you, Maldonado.
for Maldonado. Interesting. It does have a scannable little barcode on the back here. Carlos Maldonado. Okay, we
Someone's
have a
been
nice little
spying on the
camera.
citizens of Chandler Avenue.
Yep, that's the one pointed over at Rook's Pawn. I wonder if there's anything in any other rooms. Also a nice watch. There's a business card from
from a rival
Maldonado.
detective. What the hell?
Okay. I don't think we have
Lily
anything
once
else to
told
see
me these
in
rooms
here.
were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden
What
panels
about the
in
other rooms? Is there
where they
anything in
hide
any of the
their
other
stash.
rooms? It does not look like that. Alright. Cool. Well, now that we've gotten our next pieces of evidence, let's get the hell out of here. I do remember playing Smite, and I don't remember playing Hercules. I don't think I've ever actually played as him before. He's one of the few that I haven't tried. The only other place that we've seen that's been interacted with, Maldonado went over to the barbecue place a good bit. So I'm wondering if maybe somebody over here might not know a little bit more about Maldonado. Let's go to the
It's
barbecue
closed.
place.
Most
Damn it.
businesses on Chandler
Really?
Avenue won't open until later.
I literally see somebody walking around inside. You can't just let me in. I'm investigating a fucking murder here, people. Fine.
Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself.
The hell is that? Broken zipline trolley.
Too bad this zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel.
Interesting. Okay, I imagine I'll find it right here. So let's combine that with our broken zipline.
Hey, it worked.
Huh. I do actually play Heroes of the Storm a little bit, Zatala. But really, I just played James Rayner because I have fun
This
kicking
door's
ass
just
that way.
painted on.
Really? Then what the fuck is up here? What's the point of being able to climb up here if the... Ah, a bunch of dicks. Fine. Just tease me with architecture, why don't you? 'Cause I can't jump on anything, so it's not like I can get over to these windows here. Alright, alright, alright.
The gate's locked. When Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later.
Okay, I guess that's a little bit of a clue there.
Rook's the little gremlin who runs the pawn shop. I've heard that his hard shell is hiding a heart of gold. But if it was, he'd cut it out himself with a rusty soup can lid.
Probably to sell it at the pawn shop. Are we going in? Cool. Hi. You must be Rook. And you're examining some pearls. Those worth anything, Bubby?
Murphy! Here, let me look at you.
Wait.
Louis told me something terrible.
That
has
voice
happened.
sounds like the
I've
voice
been
of the guy that we
walking
puked
sick.
on at the beginning of the game. The way we were.
When do you care about what happens to me? Don't tell me your little Grinch heart has grown 3 sizes in the last 7
Actually, he might
Oh,
have enjoyed
Lord,
our little turn of
please don't tell me
personality.
that lump on your head has turned you back into
Yep,
the
yep.
pathetic, pestering PI I used to know. This is a nightmare.
Sarcastic sympathy.
I'm sorry, Rook. I can only imagine how hard this is for you.
It's temporary, though, right? A side effect? Please tell me you'll be changing back.
Of what? A side effect of what? Let's go with Magician
Hold on.
Secrets.
Are you telling me the Tex I turned into was not pathetic and pestering? Those are my secret weapons.
Look, Murphy, I'll grant you have some detective skills, but it was all relentless, annoying banter and endless questions to me.
Oh, don't worry.
Imagine
We'll be doing
I
that a lot this
Over
game.
the past few years, you turned into someone I could actually tolerate.
Well, then keep that in your head. Webster's Dictionary
What's your
definition of tolerable.
You cut out all the chit-chat and became a no-nonsense customer who pays in cash. You always seem to have plenty of cash.
To be fair, we do have a decent amount right now because we have all that was left in that suitcase. How about let's go with unfavorable
Sound
comparison.
Like my ex-wife. How'd I end up with so much cash?
Well, how
Yeah,
should
but
I know?
he wouldn't ask
If
questions
that's
like that.
too
He
basic,
doesn't
he
care.
would've
Just give him the
punched
damn
me in
money.
face.
Could be fun actually.
More than happy to do it now, if it'd help.
Oh, very funny. I'll admit, Murphy, you do have a certain charm. It makes my skin crawl.
You're such a nice guy, Rook. Let's go with just the facts.
Okay, I'll cut the chit-chat. Just tell me where I come up with all this cash.
All my transactions are done in strictest confidence. That hasn't changed.
Even transactions done with me and myself? Come on, a little help here,
I've had
man.
a few rough days here, Rook, and all I'm trying to do is get my...
Yeah, I totally kind of forgot to change around that schedule, Queen. I tried to do it, and I did it in the wrong
Though I
browser,
don't
and then I got
think it
distracted
could
doing other
possibly
things when I
explain
switched over.
what's happened to you. Believe
After this,
I tell you,
I imagine I'll probably end up playing this until,
suppose this is
I don't
where
know,
you asked if I
11:30,
mind
something like
answering
that.
a few
Another
questions.
break or two at
But
least.
this is not
And then we'll play a game
full-time
of Quiplash and call it a night. Wow, we can ask him about a bunch of shit. Well, let's start. Tell me about me.
You became a sullen, short-tempered bully, and I miss that desperately.
I'm terribly sorry to disappoint you, Rook. Tell me about the abduction here
I
on
had
the
a
street.
Commotion and saw a crazed man running willy-nilly down the street and 2 other men in pursuit.
So it was a man abducted. Was it me? Was I the one abducted? No, wait. They said they got him. I remember that from the gunshots. Were they not talking about me there?
I was
What
hoping
about the
they
Ritz
would
Hotel?
tear that flop house down. And they would have, too, if it weren't for that meddling Clint.
What did Clint do? Tell me about... Actually, first tell me about
I knew
Chelsea.
she'd get nothing but trouble being with you.
God, of course. What about Archie Ellis?
Such an upbeat, chipper little man. Utterly obnoxious.
Righto. And then 3 cards to
I
midnight.
went there once. Never again. What with that herbal tea and incense, it's a veritable gas chamber. Oof.
Maybe you should spend a little bit more time in there. Tell us about Taylor. She was a
Louise' niece
peach.
is an absolute delight. What she sees in you is
Yes,
an
Queen,
absolute
that's
mystery.
about right. And I'm sorry, I know that's a little bit late.
A prince among men makes me wish I could still eat solid food.
It's true. Everyone seems to have a very high opinion of Louis, and I don't see
Years
why
ago,
not.
After Chelsea disappeared, you came to me looking for leads to some valuable item.
Like
some
the Ark of the
unwavering-
Covenant?
A lost Fabergé.
Yes, shit like that.
You left the street for a long time. When you returned to Chandler
Did we
Avenue,
become like a
you seemed
fencer
like a
of
different person, darker,
very marketable goods?
more dangerous.
What about Holly Graham?
I understand you have a thing for holograms. Maybe she's just your type.
Chelsea's
I'm
death.
sure you know much more about that than I. Some say you know exactly what happened.
I see. So there's a lot of implication that I was involved in
That's the man you
Chelsea's
think was
death.
abducted? The one I saw being chased down the street? I never heard his name before you told me.
Really? Mason Bowers being the man who was encrypted memory
What is
stick.
that?
We have this USB stick. Nope, can't help us there. What about Carlos Maldonado?
He puts the PI in pig. I heard you two had something of a rivalry going on.
Kinda, sorta. You know, a little bit. What about his surveillance
Why would
equipment
I
and
know
video going on
anything
across the
about
street?
that? If the police confiscated it, I suggest you talk to the police about it.
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. What a dick. Tell us about yourself.
Next question.
All right. Good thing I don't
Ritz
have
is
any more
open.
questions.
I'll bet his back gate's open too.
Ha! Ha! His back gate's open. And I'm 12. Okay, so let's see what's back here. We have basketball.
Yeah, I used to come back here and shoot hoops until I threw my back
That's right, I
out.
did see a hoop like just over in that corner over there. Huh, huh.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360.
Oh.
He's fouled.
That's right into the wall.
Front.
And now the hoop's all
Why
twisted
would
and
a
stuff.
little gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop?
I don't know, Tex. What the fuck is this? It's like a little plant pod thing. And it's the same kind of glowing material that the vial was made out of.
It's Rook's hydropod garden.
Oh.
Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
Interesting. A
I've got
hydropod garden.
anti-hydrogen pods on board, and I've got to get this as far away from Earth as possible.
Pods?
Pods. Anti-hydrogen pods.
They did not
wasn't
say
from around
anything
here, or
that was
he
related
was
to the subtitles that were coming across the screen. I don't know how the hell that happened. Also, anvil?
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil, but it might be useful.
Did we just put an anvil in our fucking pocket? Because that's pretty great. Okay, so we've got the anvil and the trolley cart now. So I imagine that whatever we have to do next... Whose picture is that on the side of the...
I remember the day I came back to my office and that grisly
Is that a
sight.
water container? Is that a... The fuck is that? Oh, it's a head and a water jug. Oh my god.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice.
It's not gonna come out that way.
Thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant, and it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit.
No, I haven't heard of a pocket anvil before.
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil.
Okay. Well, is Inspector... No, Inspector Burns isn't open yet. What do we have over here? Actually, I don't think I've been over in this area before. Ooh. Carlos Maldonado.
What the hell is that?
That's a SPO-pad, protecting the universe from imperfect life forms since 1967.
Oh, shit.
It's like a mall cop with a 5,000 meter volt taser without a moral code. Be careful, Tex. I could get hurt.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to hurt you, smart Alec. Question. I can get up on this roof here. Or, excuse me, on this little fire escape here. Can I... Is there anything that I can do? Maybe with the... Can I combine the two? I can combine the two.
Are you trying to make an interocitor?
No.
Because you're failing.
Nope, can't do that. Son of a bitch. What about my flashlight? Is there anything interactable in this area? Because I feel like I kind of want to use the anvil and drop it on this thing. The question is, how? Because clearly we use his car to get in the door here. The
police have been here and said...
No.
Maybe try something else.
Maybe, wait a minute. What if I have to be close enough in order to actually interact with it? Let me come back up here. Look down at it again. Can I use it now? No. What about now? There we go. Oh, I just dropped a fucking anvil on the thing. I was trying to be all fancy with a zip line and shit. Nope, you just drop a fucking anvil on the camera. Tex is nothing if not subtle. Wow.
Wow. Nothing is so simple or wonderfully effective as blunt force trauma.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree, Tom Servo. I mean, smart
I won't
Alec.
be able to enter without proper identification.
Okay, well, we have Maldonado's license here, so let's use that thing. Perfect.
Wow.
The office of my enemy.
Sleazier than yours.
Where we find
and
more
you
evidence.
Have an animal print bedspread.
Also, he left the stoveplate on.
It's the depressed man's kitchen.
Blonde ice. Ice in her veins, icicles in her heart.
Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends.
Johnny Stool Pigeon.
Ew. Even I have a higher standard of living. And I've eaten dog food before.
Is that a picture of Chelsea, or? No, it's just a picture of a woman.
Hello?
Hi.
Could I speak to Carlos? Tex?
You know me?
Sorry, have we met?
Oh, God. She recognized me, and then when we...
That woman knew me.
Didn't recognize her. She just hung the hell up.
If we can find her, maybe we could get some answers.
She must have visited Chandler while she was doing business with Maldonado. Maybe someone around here will recognize the photo.
Okay, we'll ask a couple questions about that in a minute.
Larry Hammond wasn't really a mutant.
Larry Hammond. That's a new character.
I wanted to make sure you came
here. Oh, God. Alone. It's Clint Howard.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Now, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
That's good.
Shows.
That's good. Good dental hygiene is always important, even for a
sure
mutant.
Looked like one.
Okay. What about
hair cream?
Got a little tube of
Glad
hair cream.
I don't need this.
Ooh, a lot of roaches though. Another shoe.
There's gum in this shoe.
Wow. A lot of roaches.
It's the only roach
going
hotel where
into
you have
the
a better chance of survival inside than
Hell.
outside.
Ugh.
Well, even I wouldn't stoop so low as to reading someone's diary.
Really, Tex, you might find something you like. Also, hi.
Oh, man. I hope she's doing this to get through school.
I guess we may know the poor lady. So, was that all we were supposed to get from
Both
here?
Maldonado and I appreciate subtle story. Ew.
I feel like it might have been.
Higher standard of living.
Nothing in
I've
the
eaten
drawers.
dog food before.
Let's just look over it with the flashlight just to make sure. Cool. Oh, wait. Wow, that is a very small interactable object. What is that? Llama Club security key. Excellent. So now we can get into the Llama Club. And we can ask people about who the hell this woman is. Little duck, she got here during the break, actually. Okay, well, let's head over to Louis first, see what we can find
Hey,
here.
what can I do for you, Murph?
Actually got just a few more questions, Louis. Tell me about Holly Graham.
And
She's
Holly
very
is
pretty.
a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not?
Yeah, good on you, Louis, for being accepting of other people. What about
I
Chelsea's
can't
death?
really talk about that.
Why not?
If she died the way the cops said she did, burned inside your speeder.
You mean
It's just
killed in a
too
way
much
that
to
makes
think
it so that retrieving
I
evidence
keep a
on
little
remains
hope
is very
that
unreliable?
Maybe she ain't dead at all. Or at least that maybe she died in a more peaceful way.
Louis, we might be able to help you with that. Tell us about this memory stick. You know anything about a
good
USB
with
stick?
That computer stuff, but that little fella at the barbecue joint is a whiz.
Really?
I'll bet he could get you
Little
taken
fella.
care of.
Carlos Maldonado.
You
Do you know anything
wouldn't
about him?
remember him. He moved into the neighborhood a few years back.
Okay, so during our
Not
little
a
lapse in
pleasant
memory.
man. I'll leave it at that.
Thank you. Do you know why he was taking surveillance video by
So
chance?
that so-and-so was spying on you. You and I wasn't real close, so I couldn't say why he'd been doing that.
What about
Yeah.
Rook Garner? Do you know anything about
Same
him?
old ornery cuss he ever was. Don't bother me none.
I mean, he actually
I
holds a
guess I'm
decent
just used to it.
opinion of you, so, you know. What about this
I
woman?
might have seen this lady in here not long ago. Didn't catch your name.
Did she say anything to you? What about the barbecue
Haven't had
place?
another food joint on the street since Francesca ran the Slice of Heaven. I
Okay.
thought it might cut into my business some, but not so far. Maybe we just don't have a lot of barbecue eaters around here.
And what is that supposed to mean? You just a bunch of vegans? I don't know what derogatory term you could have with barbecue eaters. Also, are you just open now?
Rumor is Zach Williams, owner of the electronics shop, is tied to organized crime.
Can we
We've
go
had
in here and
problems in the
talk to
past.
anybody?
For example, the last time I was here, he shot my
We'll go to the
credit
barbecue
card
place in just a
to
second to
pieces.
give the USB drive over.
Hoping
But I'm
with a
curious
better
as to
humor
whether we
today
can get in
doesn't blow
here.
my brains out, or even worse.
It looks like we can. Hi, Zach Williams. Pleasure to meet you again.
Okay, I don't want any trouble.
Oh God, me neither. Same page,
Well,
same
just so
page.
I'm
We're
clear,
good.
What kind of trouble are you not wanting?
Everyone knows what happens to people who get on your bad side. Only one reason you ever come in here, and it ain't to buy anything. You know all our stuff is junk.
That's a fact. But what makes you think
I
that?
just want to know what's going on upstairs.
Look, the guys upstairs don't want any trouble either. They said you can have whatever you want at cost. You can even put it on credit. Then I'll just tear up the bill.
Why? You are awful freaking... oh God, gross Kisty. You are awful freaking friendly. We must have roughed you up something
I'm
good.
not falling for that one again. I'm just here to find out about that dead guy upstairs and what he was up to.
Look, I know how much you hated Maldonado, and I probably shouldn't have let him use the second floor. But he was paying cash, and he kept a low profile. So I thought it was all good. I didn't know what he was doing up there, and I didn't want to know.
Okay, we get it. You don't know anything. What about... Let's go with the humble brag.
Well, I didn't kill Maldonado, although I could have, if that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't thinking anything.
Why would you say
except
that,
what I could
Tex?
do to help, so you won't hurt me.
Okay, we're not gonna hurt you. Let's just ask you a couple questions. Tell me about me.
You the man, okay? We good?
Of course we are. Why? Like, it's the most confrontational, nice talk I've ever seen.
I told the cops I wasn't here, which is technically true. I just parked out back when I heard the gunshots. So I just
Okay.
started the engine right back up and got the hell out.
That's probably a good idea, but what about the Ritz
You
Hotel?
live there, so I'm not gonna say a thing about it.
Wait, I live there? I don't live at the Ritz Hotel.
That
Do I live at
place
the Ritz
opened up
Hotel?
a couple of months ago.
No, we have our
Doesn't look
bedroom
like
in our
my kind of
office.
joint.
What would make him say that? What about Louis? Tell me
I
about
do
Louis.
love Louis' cooking. Just don't ask what's in it and you'll be fine.
Fair enough. What about my memory
All I
loss?
know
Do you know anything
is
about that?
You ain't the same guy that came slinking in here 7 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point.
Sorry to hear about that. Is that what turned you into Mr. Badass?
Mason
I think
Bowers.
he's the one who came by to check in on Maldonado. Must have been a client. Don't know anything else about him.
Okay. Any chance an electronics shop might be able to... No, our office is... Unless it's in the other hotel. But... Okay, unless we are in the Ritz Hotel and then whatever. I don't care.
But his money spent just the same. He said he needed to do a stakeout of the Ritz. Didn't mention any specific names.
Interesting.
Didn't sound like a big deal, and he was offering a good chunk of change.
And then what about the surveillance
videos? Some
videos?
cameras, so he must have been recording the surveillance. But whatever he had got confiscated by the cops.
All right, I guess we'll have to get at that because he might be able to fill in those 5 hours between when I arrived with the briefcase and walking out with a nice
fine piece of humanity there.
Goose egg on my noggin.
She stopped by the other day and checked out our selection. Took her about 2 seconds to realize it was all crap. So she seemed to know her stuff.
Fair enough. What about Inspector Burns?
I don't know what it is they're serving in there, but it sure as hell ain't barbecue.
Okay. And then tell us a little about you.
This, okay?
Actually, God, I wish that you were just slightly friendlier in that regard. Damn it. Okay, yeah, I see. Our office is in the Ritz Hotel, and then there's the Golden Gate Hotel, which is the other one where Holly Graham is. Sorry, just a lot of names to learn in a hurry. So I guess we can go over to Inspector Burns' barbecue now. Or we can head over to the Llama Club now that we have the security key. I kind of want to go to the Llama Club first, just to see if there's any clues that are over there that we might be able to ask about while we're in the barbecue place. Also, because I really want to go inside of a place called the Llama Club. That seems like a place for me. Beep. And what do we find inside the Llama Club? No llamas.
Cigarettes. Yummy.
That's disappointing.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks.
Gross.
It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside.
Which would be how the mutants happen.
I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
Okay. So, let's see. We have a matchbook here. Pack of smokes, another pack of smokes. Nothing we can interact with there. What about on the table? More matchbooks. Excellent. But I don't see any sort of like reception desk or anything like that. Hi. That is a virtual golf simulator. Simulator under repair, do not play. Is this going to be another puzzle like the off to the races? Wow. That is an impressive music for a simulator. Under repair, please do not play. I'm sure it's fine. Go for it, Tex. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Right? Right? Oh, beautiful stroke. Look at it, Tex. Nailed it. Dead on. Almost as if it was computer programmed that way. And then it just pings straight off the wall. Oh, God. Oh, no. Why does everything keep hitting him in the head? We're supposed to be able to retain information, but if it keeps getting knocked the fuck out of us, how are we gonna remember anything? Oh, God, that's hilarious. Okay, well, is that it? There's got to be something in here that makes it worth coming over, right? Oh, God. Besides that beautiful, beautiful cutscene. There's got to be like a something to pick up, right? You would think it would be like in the corner behind the simulator somewhere. No? No? Just a giant diversion for that cutscene. You know what? It's totally worth it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Totally fucking worth it. Just very misleading. Okay. Cool. Whatever. I guess we're going back to the barbecue place. Do, 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 do. Although I kind of wish I can go
most businesses
inside of the Fun Mess and 3 Cards to Midnight shop. Rook's Pawn is open. What about the barbecue place? It's actually the only place that doesn't have an open or closed sign.
As I step into Inspector Burns' barbecue, I think I'm having a stroke. Cool. But no,
burning toast is in fact the special today.
Behind the counter is the kid who Louis referred me to as the computer whiz.
Oh. Are you the computer whiz? Because that would be lovely. I think that's the last time we're probably going to see her, unfortunately. Oh, you must be the computer whiz sitting there playing a game.
Welcome to Inspector Burns' barbecue.
Mojo.
My name is Mojo.
You are the person we're looking for.
Carnage. They'll destroy your hunger as well as your taste buds. Order when you're ready.
Let's go with the culinary colonoscopy.
Miami Vice. A ham, cheese, and habanero corn dog, deep fried and wrapped in bacon.
Oh, that sounds just horrid.
Free colonoscopy.
I don't like jalapenos.
Hey, you're Tex Murphy.
That's
Mojo.
That's right.
What a shagadelic name, baby! Yeah.
Oh God,
My
really?
real name
Why?
Is Mordecai Josephus.
Right.
Are you serious? Well, that's my real name too.
No way.
Yeah, well, it's pretty close. It's actually Tiberius, James Tiberius. And my mom, she starts to call me Tibby. And, well, I had to come up with something that I could live with.
The ultimate Tex Murphy trivia. You just made my day.
Apparently,
Look,
he bought it.
On here, but you're Tex Murphy. Badass private eye. Man out of time. Always quick with a joke or his fist.
I mean, that's
what are you doing a dump like
about
this?
right, but I don't know why we needed a recap from you. Let's state the obvious.
I'm guessing you haven't won any Employee of the Month awards, have
you? Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
So you really are a fan, huh? Let's strike a deal.
I'll tell you what. You buy me lunch, we'll call it even.
I do like a good free lunch.
You don't want to eat here. The food really will burn your face off. Inspector Burns is a bitter man. So,
wow.
What are you working on? Wait, let me guess. Some kind of case just dropped in your lap.
Pretty
Seems
much.
Like a small-time job, but there are tons of loose ends leading in all kinds of directions, and you are blindly getting nowhere.
Wow. Let's play this one close to the vest.
Whoa, take a breath there, Chief. What makes you think I'd tell you anything about the case I'm working?
Although he is dead on 100%. How? We could use our powers for evil. We could be doubtful of his abilities and make him really want to do it for us. Or just take the opening now. Let's take the opening.
I could use a good caterer.
Ah!
You are killing me. Look, Mr. Murphy,
Please don't tell me that,
yourself
Dari.
to serve a
I'm not
timeless
showing
classic.
any drop frames, so I don't think
archetype
that's the
for the ages.
case.
You know your way around the crime scene, but it's no secret that you're not so good with high-tech gadgets. That's where I come in.
Okay, well, I mean, he just offered to say gadgets. We actually do have some gadget help.
I have a fax machine, for God's sake, and I barely know how to use that.
Whatever I can do, just let me know.
Okay, cool. I actually have a few questions first, and then we'll get to the memory stick issue. Tell me about me.
I just can't believe I got a chance to meet my idol.
Cool. I'm glad I got to meet you too, and I'm glad you got to meet me.
Chelsea Bando.
Anything?
The Nora to your Nick. I wish I could have met her.
What about Archie Ellis?
Me and Archie are buds.
Excellent. I mean, you're just a fountain of knowledge, aren't you?
So glad Archie opened up his shop here. He's like a god at all this conspiracy stuff.
What about Louis?
Burns has tried to torch the Bruin stew at least twice.
After Louis was just saying, yeah, I guess they're all right. What about Holly?
I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together.
That's a little much there, Mojo. That is a little much. But do you know anything about Chelsea's death?
Man, did you ever get an attitude?
What do you mean by that? I mean, Inspector Burns is the one going around melting people's faces off.
Sure, I can decrypt the memory stick, no problem. It may take a while, at least a day.
The good thing our game is, in fact, measured in days, so that's a good thing. What about Carlos Maldonado?
Photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the
I'm going to imagine, Harwood, that this is probably the guy's real voice. What about his surveillance footage?
You think Maldonado was spying on you?
I don't think.
Not surprising.
I know. I found the equipment. Do you know anything about Rook?
Comes here all the time to eat, just so he can complain.
Yeah, fair enough. What about the photo of this woman?
Who's that?
Okay, don't know anything.
Like Inspector
Tell me
Burns
about the
says,
place.
It all tastes the same when your tongue's charred.
Fair enough. And then Zach Williams.
He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here.
Ah. All right. Well, that's everything we can ask him
Another
about.
item on my to-do list today is
and we gave him the encrypted thing, so he can go ahead and check into that. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to cut off whatever I was just saying. Did it say another thing to do was look through Maldonado's files or something like that? Damn it. Can we interact with his computer?
Problem with phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't.
I guess you probably still can. Yeah, I don't think there is anything in here. Okay. We still have a couple people that we can ask about the photo of the woman, but out of curiosity, find out more information about Mason Bowers. Okay. So that's what we're looking for here. We can go talk to Holly again. Got a couple of things we can ask her about now that we didn't have before. The Fuchsia Flamingo is still closed. Hi! Holly is
must
on
be
strike.
out on strike. I'd better come back later to talk to her.
Damn it. I wanted to talk to you about the photo of this woman that you might know. Damn it. Okay. We can't go into
Closed.
here.
Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Poor, poor business owners. And we found a Mike and Ike comic back here, but there doesn't seem to be anything else back here for now. Curiouser and Curiouser. Oh,
Abandon all
Mike and Ike.
hope, ye who... That's a Mike and Ike Hammer Candy comic. The Sweet and Sour Lady. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office.
What's going on here with the sewer? Out of curiosity. I don't suppose I can go down in the sewers, can I? Danger, danger.
It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue. And I never go in there unless I really, really have to.
Well, okay. It sounds like something we might really, really have to do later on. That's nice to know. So we've got this fax. We've got the repaired zipline trolley that we haven't been able to do anything with, and the picture of this woman. Rook probably wouldn't know anything about that. So there's got to be some things that we are missing. Screw it. Oh, it's another travel point. I'm trying not to read the whole thing. Really, I'm just kind of scanning for the verbs. And so if it's like travel to such and such a place. Okay, so there is something that I'm missing to be able to move to this other location. But I actually missed what it was. Son of a bitch. Wait. It says I'm supposed to ask Holly. But how am I supposed to ask Holly if she's out on fucking strike?
Out on strike. I'd better come back later to talk to her.
That's bizarre. Decrypt the stick. But the stick is gonna take a day or two to decrypt. Oh, game, you are very confusing to me sometimes.
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program.
Well, hurry the hell up!
Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours.
I could, but I don't have anything to ask you about until then. Damn it. I mean, is there anything else inside of Maldonado's office that we're missing?
I prefer.
I don't think so, because we looked around with our flashlight and I didn't see anything sparkling. Anything else sparkling. So I don't think we missed anything in here. But there's got to be something that'll kind of occupy us for the 4 or 5 hours of game time that it'll take for that thing to decrypt, right? Right. And yes, I have noticed that, Queen. I've been picking them up. And I'm wondering how many that I've found out of that big giant rack that I have.
Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting.
Oh, I have a phone message.
Phone message waiting. Phone message.
This message is for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with the White Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that?
That's one hell of a cryptic
There must be another
voicemail.
Tex Murphy in the phone book.
The fuck? Okay, well, that's gonna come back around in a minute.
I certainly don't remember this. Whoa, I've never seen this much money in my life.
That's where the money went.
This is
Can we
my
not take it with us? Because I would really like to have that money.
for?
Okay, cool. So I've got 7 so far to answer your question, Queen. 7 Mike and Ike candy
I certainly
comics
don't remember
so
this.
far.
What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of. I sure don't remember how these holes
Okay.
got in the wall.
Well, we got our
They
little
look fairly
voice message. We have to
recent,
prove
judging
our
from the debris.
loyalty to the White Russian
Who'd have
members.
done this? And why?
Whoever it is that's near. Rook, do you have anything else to tell us?
Perfectly clear. Your status as a paying customer earns you a modicum of goodwill. I suggest you use it judiciously.
Fine.
Sorry.
Shut up.
You lost me at modicum. Look, answer a few questions for me and I won't kick your butt when I get my memory
It's true.
back.
I might have missed something in the Llama Club, but I really have no idea. Photo of a woman.
Lovely. Oh, she may have come by here. I can't be sure.
Why can't you be sure? You should totally be able to be
Just
sure.
smelling the fumes coming off that establishment irritates my bowels.
And then what about Zach
At
Williams?
least he knows how to keep his mouth shut.
Fair enough. All right. Nothing of value. Excellent. We don't really have anything else we can ask Zach. What about Louis? Louis?
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you?
It's always good to see a friendly face. What can you tell us about Zach Williams over
Zach
next door?
Don't come in here a whole lot. I guess he don't like my food much.
Sorry to hear that. Damn it. Still not the information we were looking for, however. We've already asked Rook everything we can. There's nobody else really to talk to in this area, right? Right. We're already at the Ritz Hotel, so I don't know why the hell it has an option to take me there. And Holly is still on strike here at the Hologram Hotel. Or, Hologram. The Golden Gate Hotel. So we can't talk to her. And there's nothing really for us to interact with or anything like that. No backup freaking receptionist, because who on earth would do that? After you hire a hologram, what more do you
Only
need?
guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit.
Bizarre. It's actually very interesting timing, because it is time for us to take another break. So I'm actually going to figure out what the hell we're supposed to do during this part, and also save my game. Yes. Back. And when we do, we'll come back and finish up a little bit more of Tex Murphy, because I'm having a blast playing this game, even if it does stick in certain places, but that's, you know, absolutely fine. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. You're watching this on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. We'll be right back.